guys, welcome back to our channel.
My name's Ty.
My name's Kenny, and we're the BaloTwins. I think we're kind of done apologizing for not making videos, so
just another day in the chronicles of BaloTwins.
Exactly.
Let's go.
So we realized that like 9 o'clock, like 10 p.m. is the only time that we have like free together. So that's why her eyes are kind of like red. We both really want to sleep right now. So today we're gonna be talking about things. We have 3 main topics that we're gonna be talking about.
God, you're such a
we got the inspiration from Red Wine Talks. So you could go YouTube that or Google that. Maybe we'll start bringing Zobo or I don't know, ginger beer. We never know. But for now we have a bag of pure water.
Sachet.
Yeah.
Sachet.
Oh, my voice is like, I need water.
Right. Can we like
first topic,
let's dive into it, you know.
ASUU Strike.
Again. Okay, so every year ASUU never disappoints. There has not been a year that I've been in school that we haven't had strike or something, but you know,
wait, 200 level we didn't have strike.
We did.
300 level we didn't have strike.
Yeah, we did.
300 level. Bitch,
anyway, they shall not disappoint. I shall know that I've had strike like 3 times since I've been in this school. Yeah, 3 times.
The first
when
time
we were supposed to resume.
No, the first time was when we were supposed to enter 100 level.
Yeah.
But we entered late because they were already on strike. It's not like we hadn't started.
It's still our strike.
We hadn't started
because it was our 100 level that was supposed to be.
But we hadn't
then
started.
They interrupted it with the strike, so it's ours. That was the first one. The second one, that was like 200 level. Like as we were about to enter 200 level.
That was the same one now.
No, ASUU again. Remember we made a video like ASUU's on strike. Are you? See, don't let me slap you.
What's she saying?
We made a video that ASUU was on strike. That's the second one now.
I don't remember that.
I don't know what's the videos that you're making.
Anyway, so right now ASUU is on strike because the government said that they should join IPS so that it's basically a new way of regulating how they pay everybody their salary. And ASUU was like, we don't want to join IPS because you guys are going to fuck it up and you're not going to pay us properly. But recently they just paid salaries the government just paid the federal workers or civil servants salaries with IPS, and a lot of people were cut short. So a lot of like non-academic staff in our university got their salaries and it was like scattered. So now they are complaining that the IPS it doesn't make any sense.
Scum.
So ASUU is now like, oh, really? Because now they're like, well, what we were telling you before, you didn't want to listen.
Come to pass.
So yeah, ASUU's on strike, and that leads us to our next topic, which is trying to be a serious student
during the strike. It's not easy, bro.
It's not easy.
So obviously when the strike hit, the first thing every student thought of was just to chill. Like everybody just dropped their books.
I swear.
Lean back.
Like Netflix and chill, coronavirus and chill, self-isolate and chill.
You know.
But serious students like myself, you know what I'm saying?
Like us.
Okay, we're not serious. I'm trying my best. So the first thing I did was to list out all my courses and divide them into the ones that were most difficult for me to understand and then the easiest to understand. So then I was like, okay, I'll have, since the strike, it was a when they called it on, they said it was a warning strike that was supposed to last 2 weeks. So I was like, okay, if it's 2 weeks, I have 8 courses for this semester. So I was like, I'll take each course for 2 days and then try and finish as much as I can in those 2 days, move on to the next course. But when they started the strike, FUTA hadn't joined. It wasn't until maybe the 3rd day that FUTA joined, so I had to rearrange my schedule, but I still kept up with it. If you're trying to be a serious student like I am, if you're trying to raise your GP, don't use a strike as use it as an opportunity.
It's like a perfect time for you to just catch up.
After this, it's test week. And they're not going to say that we had strike, so they're going to give you an extra week or 2 weeks. They're just going to mush everything together into like maybe 3 days, 4 days.
Unless the strike lasts up to like maybe
a month or so. Yeah.
But like if it's just like this normal 2 weeks or whatever, guy,
they're going to have no mercy. They've already said their test questions, so they're just going to give it to you as it is.
And you have the course outline, so
they're just going to say you have the course outline.
What's your excuse, bro?
So just try your best. It doesn't matter like how much time you spend reading does not mean anything. how much you assimilate is what matters. Somebody that reads for 2 hours may assimilate more than you that you've read for 12 hours. So your best, just try and do your best to understand what you're being taught and understand how your lecturers are going to ask you the questions in the exams and the tests.
That's like something that's very, very important.
Very important.
If you're going to read ahead, best thing you can do is just go up to the lecturer and just ask them what the fuck they want to teach you.
When they say stuff about like they gave you the course outline, to me that's bullshit. Because the course outline is not what always exactly what they're teaching you.
Exactly.
You might have a topic in the course outline. You go on Google, you find so many books, so many PDFs, but that's not the kind of technique that they want you to use in the exam. You know, they need a standard that they can mark everyone off of. So what they teach you is exactly what they want to see in the test and the exam, so that they can mark easier.
Yeah.
So if you're learning other techniques, other textbooks, other authors, it's just a waste of your own time that you could be spending perfecting what they are teaching you. So don't try and like read ahead. Always go and ask the lecturer.
And another thing is, when you get to university, not all lecturers are actually ready to teach. And not all lecturers are not ready to teach. You might be like, okay, let me go up to this lecturer and ask him. Then be like, please, like, he might just like shun you or whatever, like, I don't have time. But that doesn't mean that another lecturer wouldn't.
That doesn't mean that he will not answer your question again. Like at that time, he might just be super, super busy.
Always be comfortable enough to go up to, I'm not saying go creeping on your lecturer and like 2:30 in the night saying that you want to go and ask for a lecture. No.
Bullshit. No.
I'm saying like maybe after class you go to the lecturer and ask, okay, so I don't understand this or something like that. So and then if the lecturer is not ready, then you know that person is not serious. If the lecturer is like, okay, do this, like some lecturers are really, they actually do the job because they want to do the job. Crazy, right?
Whether they actually do it well or not, they're still going to get paid.
Yeah.
But the fact that they want to help means more.
Exactly. Side note, coronavirus, guys. We can't just make this video in this current situation without mentioning.
Shit is getting real.
Lord Sky on the beat.
Coronavirus. Shit is getting real. Coronavirus. Getting real. Coronavirus. Shit is getting real.
Hey, coronavirus.
Everybody.
Sanitize.
Everybody.
Sanitize.
Everybody.
Sanitize.
Everybody. Anywhere you are, you have to
Sanitize. Sanitize.
Everybody.
Sanitize. Sanitize.
Sanitizer. Sanitizer. Hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer. Sanitizer. Hand sanitizer. Sanitizer. Coronavirus.
getting real. Coronavirus. Shit is getting real.
Coronavirus.
Everybody.
Sanitize.
Everybody.
Sanitize.
Everybody. Anywhere you are, you have to
Sanitize. Sanitize.
Coronavirus. You will never kill me.
You know, Twitter is just,
But like
Twitter as a whole, you know, there was like memes about how Corona came to Africa, saw Ebola, saw poverty, saw world hunger, and just ran away, right?
Corona could not handle.
But
we
there's
even
this-
have Lassa, guys.
The,
Am I boasting diseases right now?
I swear, but we used to boast. That's what we have to do. That's what we have. Is boasting diseases and
Jokes for some people start coming on my
I
ass.
swear. So I saw this post about how they're inviting like Western doctors don't understand how Africans like are not being affected. So they now like set up like a scheme where they invite Africans to come and be tested on with coronavirus, and they'll pay them $3,000. And I think that is just so fucked up. Like I just want to talk about that. Like
Oh, I didn't know that.
that's really fucked up. Like y'all always be talking about coming to Africa,
Okay, I'm kidding.
liberating them from their traditions, liberating them from their religious views, that their women are being, you know, oppressed, that all the
That's not for Africa, that's for Muslims.
whatever, Africa and Muslims, whatever.
But shall oppressed and
Yeah, that we're all oppressed
depressed
and depressed and
nutritionally
aggravated.
underdeveloped.
But then you come and do shit like this. Like,
Okay,
do you know how
don't
much
have
$3,000
coronavirus.
Do you know how
Now
much
you're not-
$3,000 is in naira? That's over $1 million naira.
Really?
That's over $1 million naira. $3,000 is over $1 million naira, and you're saying nobody, like, obviously people are gonna.
And you want Abby? When the majority of people in Africa are living in poverty, what why would
That's a fucked up thing to do.
on the other side, it takes two to tango. So
Yeah, you don't have to. They don't have to agree. But who isn't gonna
like, let's be honest, right? People are like suffering. People are living in poverty. Like more than 50% of the population in Nigeria
is below the
poverty line.
Poverty
How
line.
far? And then you bring
Poverty
up
line according to Western standards.
$3,000, right?
Yeah.
Wait. That's the end of this video. I hope that we edit it and do everything on time so that you can actually watch this video if you liked it. Thumbs up, subscribe, and thanks for people that like actually tell us to keep making videos. Like thanks for those that keep watching it even though we keep posting randomly. And thanks for the support. Thank you for watching. Have a nice life. So